wish you had known as you were just entering the NBA?
It's one thing that you could not have learned, and that's pacing. How to pace yourself during the game. As a rookie, you're playing, coming from college, and the game is so slow. Lock in and play defense and then run my butt off to the other end as fast as I can to get an easy layup. And a lot of those things is not about being in shape, but the mentality and understanding how to take advantage of the next play.
Yeah, I like that. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. We've got Patrick Beverley. Baca is out there with Morris. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's George in at the shooting guard position. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. It's a three-point game. Outside, Green. Lets it go with a three. Here's Chris. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up two.
And how about the timing on the backboards there from Chris? Has the size and quickness to be a problem.
Curry against Beverley. Shot clock at 5. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. They get Stephen Curry.
And with the Warriors, the strength of their defense comes from their versatility.
Yeah, they have a roster that can switch on everything. Guys like Draymond allow them to go small and not lose out on D. I mean, this team is very smart with their defensive schemes.
He can't get the first one.
Well, in overtime, Beverley has established himself as just a defensive specialist, juggernaut, an absolute pest who plays his tail off on both ends of the floor.
And he sinks the second. We're about 1 minute into the first. Curry against Beverley. Chris kicks to Curry. Tipped away. Back to Chris. And Chris throws it down.
He can wow you with his passes. I mean, that's as good of a pass as any three-pointer Curry's going to hit.
First quarter of play with about 1.5 minutes gone. And it's George finishing it off.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But, Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Curry against Beverley. Curry is inside. Off with the layup. On offense, here are the Clippers. And Beverley kicks to Morris. And Leonard has it in the corner. There's the pass to Beverley. And here is Morris, guarded by Curry. Back to Morris. From deep three-point range, Ibaka, no luck.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Oh, trying to take advantage of that extra space on the perimeter. We see a lot of this now.
Now, here's Green. Buries it down low.
He takes the hit, keeps on finishing. That's the power of Draymond Green.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Wiggins against George. Wiggins with some nice D.
It's a very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
And a Oubre off the drive. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now, here is Ibaka. Back to George. To the left wing. And Beverley kicks to George. Just 5 to shoot. From deep. And again, no good by the Clippers. And so Green will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Leonard dishes to Beverley. Back to Leonard. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And he's got the athleticism and strength to be a powerful presence inside. Leonard never afraid to get in and mix it up down low.
Now here's Wiggins. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Brooklyn. George looking around. Off target from three-point range. Last outing for the Clippers, they won that game against Golden State. And Green slams it in.
That's just tenacity, you know. Every night, Draymond's going to give it everything he's got.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, I talked with head coach Steve Kerr. He said efficiency is a buzzword around the league, and that's Kawhi Leonard. He doesn't turn it over, doesn't take time.
Thanks, David.
Just phenomenal awareness by Beverly, just dishing the ball to the wide open man easily.
Curry finds Oubre. Here's Wiggins. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Off on the layup. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Nobody near George. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket.
He's not using his head this quarter. He's got to get.
Wiggins with Ibaka picking him up.
All in one motion.
Beverly, the pass to Ibaka. He kicks to George. Outside Leonard. Shoots over Oubre. Golden State will go the other way with it. Good on the 13-footer. Oubre's got his second basket of the game.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Leonard attacking. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot. Warriors have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Curry on the wing. Defended by Beverly. Wiggins against Morris. And Wiggins throws it down.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now here's Beverly. He had 15 points last outing. Here's George. And Curry pulls it down.
And already they staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
He dishes it to Wiggins. Over Morris. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And it's Leonard missing. Warriors leading by 6. It's Curry with the drive. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
He's got some pep in his step tonight. I wonder what he had to eat last night. I mean, very solid first quarter for him at the offensive end.
And with all the numbers that Curry puts up, all the records, Chris, that he owns, crazy to think that he's often sitting in the fourth quarter due to the score.
Yeah, it is crazy, Kevin. I mean, you pick Curry's MVP season, and even then he wasn't playing huge minutes. That is a testament to just how incredible he is. Curry finds ways to end games even before it reaches the floor.
Clippers trail by 9. Pass to Leonard. Shoots over Oubre. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Wiggins has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. From outside the arc, hands it from downtown. Wiggins has got 7 points.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Oubre against Beverly. Leonard draws the double. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Opening day, Chris, in your experience, which types of teams tend to start the season well, started strong?
2 types. One, the team that has been forgotten about and left out. The team that had a disappointing season the year before, and no one knows the pain that they went through all summer long, waiting to get back to that moment. So they've been incentivized for half of a year to come back and say, wait a minute, it's our turn now. And those teams are sneaky under the radar.
Little chip on their shoulder, in other words.
And then secondly, I would say veteran teams. Teams that know what they want, teams that are focused and saying, wait a minute, we know this is a marathon. Let's take our time, warm up, and stick to the principles right away, and we'll end up in the right place later.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. This is the list of last season's top shooters from the charity strip. These guys were practically automatic. Second, Stephen Curry.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department.
Curry against Beverly. Kicks to Morris. And stolen by Wiggins. Shoots from 12. Rebounded by Serge Ibaka. And here's Beverly. He brings it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 11. Here's Morris, and Morris throws it down.
And Morris really rises up for these jams, leaving no mistake as he finishes with authority.
Curry looking around. Passes it to Wiggins. And here's Chris. Oubre bounce pass. Curry against Beverly. Kicks it out to Wiggins. On the clock. Over George. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
He's got to be disappointed with his performance, but it'll be easier to swallow if they keep the lead.
2 points. That one goes. Warriors leading by 7. 1:57 left in the first quarter. Pass to Oubre. Chris in the post, working on Ibaka. Some solid defense from Ibaka. Clippers trail by 7. Here's Beverly. And Curry pulls it down.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
Now here's Curry. He has 7. Oubre can't get it to go. Outside, George. The pass to Ibaka. He kicks it to Beverly. 6 to shoot. Pass to Leonard. Great D that time from Oubre. Golden State's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Wiggins passes to Curry. 44 seconds left here in the opening quarter. They need this one. And he gets the bucket. Curry's got 9 points.
This first quarter couldn't be going much better for him. 4 for 5 from the field to get things cracking.
Passes it to Morris. The 3 from George. It's rebounded by Golden State.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Beverly against Curry. The tray. Morris with the rebound. And here's Leonard from 3. And so it's the Golden State Warriors in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be back with you shortly. Notching a 50, 40, 90% season is a rare feat indeed. And Steph Curry, one of the few who have done it, talked about that challenge.
The field goal percentage as a whole is the toughest one. You're going to have some open shots, you're going to have some tough shots, but having that level of consistency and accuracy over the course of 82 games is unbelievably hard.
And consistent excellence certainly is the key. Curry brings it night in and night out.
And as tough as it is to hit those marks, he just seems to make it look easy.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
You're exactly right, GA. I mean, they've been quicker to the ball, showing great anticipation and terrific hustle.
We've got Looney. Steph Curry's out there with Lee. Then there's Kelly Oubre. And it's Pascal in at the power forward. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. The Clippers shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. He's off on the first. Hey, Chris, this year Pioneer Chuck Cooper inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame. Long overdue, wouldn't you say?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, he was the first African-American player ever to be drafted. I mean, let's just think about that. The Jackie Robinson of basketball. He paved the way, and what he endured, and his teammates, by the way, of all colors, is well documented. And I think the Celtics need to, and I think they will retire his number 11 and have it hang up in that famed Raptors of theirs over there.
I agree. Now here's Lee. His last outing, he had 8 points. Pulls up. And that one goes long.
Well, he hit that 1 3-pointer in the first quarter. Still none so far here in the second.
Here's George. Another shot. Good D by Lee.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he is an asset for his team.
And Zubac kicks to Williams. Oubre against Leonard.
Here's a look at some stats for Curry. Last season, he played outstanding. How about 27 points a game, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds? To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah, it gives you something you really can rely on going into every game. And you can also work off of him to look to create for others.
And he knocks down the first one.
You know, when he was in high school in California, Kawhi won the state's Mr. Basketball Award. And you look at the list of guys who've won that award over the years, it has a lot of the all-time greats on it.
Curry against Williams. Oubre pass.